Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. We got a lot of games to cover, so let's get to it. In our first game this week, we had the Chargers come away with a 7-point win. The Redskins lost this one, but will stay at number 3 in the NFC East. Justin Gage had a stellar game, but all said and done, his performance wasn't enough to lift his team to a victory. In a long-standing NFC rivalry, we had the Falcons win their 5th game of the season. Jeff Garcia went to the end zone 4 times and helped his Browns beat the Bengals. Down in Dallas, in the Lone Star State, we had the Cowboys squeeze out a 4-point victory. Bills, Cardinals.
Powers on his receiver wants to keep him tight and cuts in front. Read that throw perfectly. Inside the 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown.
The Bills go on to win this by the final score of 28-14. Over at Edward Jones Dome, we had the Rams get sent away with a 7-point loss. The Steelers' defense got to the quarterback 4 times in their win at Heinz Field. The Lions won at home and will stay home for next week's game when they meet the 49ers. The Seahawks won this contest and will now move to first place in the NFC West. The Colts win yet again this week and keep their impressive streak alive. Panthers, Saints.
Aaron Brooks looking over the defense from the 22-yard line. And a pump fake. Everybody stops. Oh, that buys the time for the TD.
The Saints win this one by the final score of 24-21. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, thanks. Luckily, we had a relatively injury-free week, which makes my job just that much easier. Dante Stallworth might be the biggest loss on this list. Tests at the stadium revealed a broken kneecap, so he'll be out for the rest of the regular season. So that'll do it for now. Boomer, back to you.
In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Chiefs win their 9th game of the year. Corey Dillon rushed for 2 touchdowns and helped his Patriots beat the Ravens. And last but not least, we had the 49ers come away victorious. So let's change things up a bit and turn to a guy that's had his eye on the college game, and that's our own Mel Kiper Jr. He joins us now. Mel, your work never ends, I know. Believe me, I know better than anybody else. But it's never too early to start thinking about next year's draft, is it?
Never too early indeed. And now that, for the most part, the regular season in college football is behind us, we can really start looking back at the guys that have impressed me the most across college campuses this year. Hayes is a guy right off the bat that's really impressed me thus far. 6'1", 231, out of Clemson. And I really think that when you're an NFL scout and you're looking for guys that have got the potential to be a franchise back at the next level, this is the kind of guy you look for. I really like him. Underwood is another guy that's starting to make some noise with a terrific senior season. He was a virtual unknown coming into this year, but people are starting to project him to have a solid NFL career. I'm starting to jump on the bandwagon as well. So that'll do it for now, but you can guarantee that the big board is going to see a lot of risers and fallers between now and April.
So that'll just about do it. But before we go, I'm going to toss out a few game balls to my prime-time players. Each and every one of these men had a week to remember. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.